the Seattle Seahawks. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's
I got time. You about to jump out of the tweet now.
So this ball
will come out to the 30. Had kids on. Oh, the title of that.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A carry here for Trevion.
Bro, this shit don't look real, bro. How did he get all these niggas superstar X back in there?
It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second
nah,
down.
for real. Like, what the hell?
The Steeler defense. They played really well in the win over the Raiders a week ago.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
Short throw to Smith. Will go down as a gain of 6. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Brandon, perfect
He was number 75.
Would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and it passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
This whole defense is signed for 1-2 niggas. Out of 11 niggas, 9 of them got superstar X on there.
Yeah, that shit is.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I'm quite sure that they envisioned
that shit is insane.
Start to this game. They practiced all week, but they failed on that 3rd down play. That brings up 4th down.
Nah, for real. I'm happy you seeing it. It ain't just me tripping, bro. That's all. Tripping punt. Great. Wait, what?
And he couldn't get it to check.
What happened to my backspin?
Into the end zone for a touchback.
Nah, for real. Nah, for real. You feel me though, right? You see his whole line, right? This shit cheating, right? They cheating, ain't it? This nigga cheating, ain't he? Hey, Theo. Hey, Theo. He cheating right though, man. It's like, hold up. When he come out next play, I'm gonna go to the jump to see, like.
Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no.
That's who that is. Yeah, that's who that is. I'm like, bro, when did he get Trey Benson?
And sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there.
But they didn't. They been in this league already. Oh yeah, this the league man Jay joined off the alias.
Here's Milton.
Fuck no, he ain't earned that shit.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rally
Milton.
quickly.
And that's what you count on.
He got something.
You just said. The first quarter,
he got X-Factor.
all game long. They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot.
That shit crazy.
You do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
To throw, it's Milton.
Was that J-Mo? Oh my God, he got J-Mo.
That was good for 24 yards.
Thank you, God, boy. He had my heart skip a beat. We can't run with that shit.
Everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know
it was 12. I'm not even sure who you're talking about.
as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Look at the top. You know they show the abilities and she'll do that shit when you back up piece.
Nico.
On first down, it's Benson.
No, bro, but you see what he running. This shit kind of weak.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for. One of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
They'll go again with Benson.
What the fuck? How the fuck is he burn I.J. Rodgers with a +1 speed, 96 speed now? How much speed? What is Isaiah Benson speed?
Touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Steelers are on the board first here this afternoon.
I'm getting that. Thank y'all. I ran the wrong gap.
Yeah, you damn sure did. You had him.
Yeah.
Chris Boswell now for the extra point.
How is everybody lighting up? It's everything. Every time the ball is snapped, the line is lighting up like it's Christmas. My golly.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
We gotta find a way to open this line.
Long stretch over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first
No!
drive is just simple to say,
Are you serious?
Get the start of a game with the emotion.
He just gets the reach out of life. Like, come on.
Understand the same way, just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game when they come to us.
Well, you went
And
3
now
and
they
out.
have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6.
Huh?
But you was damn sure, you always got a good fucking running back.
Gotta have that duo.
Can he check him?
They'll drop the throw. He's going to wind up and air it out.
Archie!
This is caught inside the 15.
Archie! Oh my mother! Archie!
13 touchdowns now on the year.
Oh my mother! Archie! And he was not throwing them passes. He worked his way to start throwing them passes. I ain't gonna lie. That used to be too far for him.
That shit funny. That's like a coach in the box. I was just in the box. I say, coach, I see something.
Extra point forthcoming.
He said, hold.
It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Let it rip. But he gonna stop doing that dominant
So
shit.
we'll even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line.
Yeah, because he basically that other league, I guess, was a trial on him. You could. Yeah, you could.
Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And
Right.
it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be
Nah,
in.
for real.
But I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we would be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today. Right. So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in
He's
this
definitely gonna fight.
in the conference.
Just gotta see you there.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4. Another run here with Benson. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Clock runs, less than a minute to go, and an entertaining first quarter of play. Here's Milton now to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run.
What's the pick?
It won't be a sack.
So Marcus Lawrence, are you retarded? You gonna play those type of games?
Brandon, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense.
Yeah, I just ate reset him today. Nigga, he superstarred up when I first got to this team. I'm like, oh snap.
A give up the middle with Benson.
Let me go to the right gap. Like, don't attract me to the line, man. I was going to peek right there when it came through.
67 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
That was another good run, and he's having an
I'm not trying to use up all my plays, bro. I need them plays for big moments. So I'm just really running.
That's why I say go to your play sheets, bro. Let me see what your play sheets say.
3rd and 2.
Stop shit. Back row 80. So every time you feel like you run the ball, just come into your play sheet.
They'll try to run.
What the? Why they got me frozen?
That will take us to the end of the first quarter of play.
Standing there like a lamb.
Score after 1.
You about to meet him in a guy.
Nah, for real. Like, come on. Yeah, y'all know what was about to happen right there. I was going to dive. I ain't taking no risk.
As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Like that, since you don't have that many down linemen, stay 5 yards off the ball. Pinch them niggas and slam them to the outside so you can shoot the A gap.
Yeah,
that's how you do it. If you want to keep shooting through, attacking them with your one-on-one, you got to bring them in. You got to pinch them and slam them outside so they can pinch in and then run out and it's going to open up. Here we go. 5 yards off the ball. 19, go.
What the?
For Benson. That's so close. He gets it.
Soon as I try to back out,
Right there. That one good for 33 and a first. He was doing everything he could to get the 6 points, a little bit short, but still an excellent run.
And look at it from the defense's point of view. They could have given up on that play. They did not, and still were able to corral him.
Get his ass.
Some work to do in this down coming up, but at least they're being competitive and trying to stay with it.
A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
Ready?
Benson. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Good job, Theo.
So the watch is officially on now. That ties him
Locked up.
and Sean Alexander for 2nd place all time on the
No, Manny, watch that. They work. They just work. I'm talking about I timed it up so perfect. They had to work me. I timed it up so perfectly. They had to work me. Good. I'm gonna try to keep this game close. You know what I mean?
One of the great players, one of the great people of the NFL.
And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game.
Let me audible. What the hell? They'll
try and start this drive in the air. He finds his man, complete. That's Horton. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Rice. The Seahawks at 6-3 on the year. They come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
2nd and 6. Now he's going to step up and run.
What?
He had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Well, I think you have to forgive him just a little bit here because
forgive him.
He's out of the pocket trying to make a play, but he rushes this throw and just wings it downfield right over the head of his wide-open receiver.
And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Good job, Johnu. Let me get me.
By his big tight end. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 32-yard line.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. That ball caught. It's Rice.
Good job, Rice. Big body guys make big body plays. Come on.
A nice gain of 21 yards.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
They'll look to throw again. Now he'll tuck this and run.
Go, Archie.
And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, microcosm really of how he can hurt you. And I don't think he got in. The big bodies up front held him at the 1.
Almost want to go Shakespeare here. My kingdom for a yard. Quarterback sneak, nothing doing.
Better be careful. Shakespeare might sue you.
Yeah, he might come get me, right? Good luck with that, Bard.
Ready up. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Going for it, here's ETN. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Travis Etienne with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 14.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The drive will begin with a run by Benson. And they'll get this well past
like, bro,
midfield
this is not Benson. This is a whole other person.
142 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball
Oh,
game.
man, they let me pick a play.
He's broken off some big-time runs here in this first half.
Man, let's just face it. When you go into a game, you think you get the plays that are going to work, but when you actually get out there and they're starting to happen, your confidence rises, and he's running with terrific ability right now.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Well, this is a defense that's definitely on their heels now because they gave up the running play for good yardage one play ago. Now the pass here sets this offense up first and goal. They're going to have to dig in strong now because they've been in retreat so far in this drive. This offense on the march.
It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be second and goal.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
19, Cougar 19. Let's go.
Throwing is Milton.
What are you doing?
Take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
Oh, my God, bro. Play outside leverage, man.
A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Boswell good with the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14.
This man Trey Pence.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone. Could potentially tie this game up. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
No receivers open, so who's forced to put that one into Puget Sound? That's a great job defensively blanketing those receivers, and ultimately a smart idea by him just to get the ball out of there.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw. He's going to.
Oh, no. He's burning them. Come on, Archie.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
Appreciate that, bro.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Let's go now.
And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake.
Bro, why did they make me click on that man?
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Trey Benson on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Steelers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
We just got to make it to the playoffs this year. I see why he's trying to know that. That's it. I'll come every time.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead now up to 14. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And with time,
they made me overthrow
in
them.
The second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And the Steelers pressure too much here. He's going down. T.J. Watt. A milestone sack for him as it moves him past Hall of Famer Lawrence Taylor, who finished his career with 132 and a half. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12.
You see that, though? Like, how many sacks that man got?
They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to air one out. It's caught inside the 25.
We needed that. I ain't gonna lie.
And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
That's a touch, yeah.
He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had a strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw a touch? He just did right there. And boy, it was pretty.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter.
And that thing is a rainbow.
NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
We get there for sure. We get there for sure.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But
bro, why are they blocking it up so well?
The exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards
oh
the
my
scrimmage,
God.
that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 49 yards on the ground. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
18, pioneer. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
To throw is Milton. This is
whoa.
And he's in.
Whoa.
Touchdown, Steelers.
He zipped it in there like that with all that throw power like that, all that throw power.
Second touchdown of the game.
What throw animation is that? You changed his throw animation? Bro, I ain't gonna lie.
The opening minute of the third quarter. Boswell good with the extra point. And the lead now up to 14.
That's A-Rod throw animation. That's the best throw animation in the game. That's not how Joe Milton throw the ball, bro.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Yeah, but he's still gonna have his animation. That was a whole different person's animation.
Too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Let's go.
And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On first down, right back to ETN. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I know they'd love to take some heat off of that young quarterback, but so far, not much in the running game, and this won't help things either. A loss on that play.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
Have the 60. Have the 60. 18, right here.
Back to throw here. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
60 by 6. 60 by 6.
He'll look to throw. That's complete to his rookie 2nd-round pick. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 32-yard line.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
19 Lion. Trap 60. Trap 60. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
As we both know, there's a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. Part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. Alex Highsmith has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
He saw the pressure and he got out, but he never got upfield. And the defense, they took full advantage of a rookie mistake there. They were able to add a big loss on the sack.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Looking to throw. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. They'll set up to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Horton. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Torrey Horton, 26 yards. And the Seahawks are back within a score. The point after is good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
We'll get this to about the 38.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Milton. He's got his target. That's complete. And a little spin cycle. Room to run now. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That gain on third down, good for 28.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Running out of the gun here with Benson. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
19, target, 19,
They run over center with Benson. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Trey Benson, 30 yards. And the Steelers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. And that rushing touchdown, his 4th, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead now up to 14. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
We sit in quarter number 3 out in Seattle. A 2nd and 10 now. Over the middle, complete. It's Rice. And out across midfield down to the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
65. Let go.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 33. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
They're going to look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Short throw to Smith. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
60 Eagle. 19 Pioneer. Mustang 19.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed. unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
19 tight. 19 tight. Panther 11. Warriors 70. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Steelers are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They have to like the position that they are in. 4th quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
Good push from the offensive line, and they've done well so far to build this lead. Now, they've got to get things to the finish line, and that's a solid pickup there to begin the drive.
Go! 70, Wolf. Hey, check that. Street.
On the give, it's Benson. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
And he'll throw this one away. But I don't think he was out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off.
18 Cardinal.
Here's Milton. Now he'll tuck this and run. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he'll be taken down, although there is a flag down. Will this stand? So the penalty on the offense, no need to accept that. They'll decline it, and the interception will stand. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 in, 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Street. Hey, smash.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
Well, at least it wasn't a turnover like the last drive. You'd think they'd make an adjustment and be ready to make up for that turnover. Instead, just another big play for the defense on that snap.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
Cougar 19. 70 Rangers. Warriors 70. Mustang 19.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
19, ready? Pass to 60, pass to 60. Check smash, check smash. 79 Broncos.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week, and now he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
Here we go. Cowboys.
They got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. 12 yards that time and a Pittsburgh first. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines. Let's close this one out.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. A give. Here comes Benson. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop. But Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Steelers, the perfect season remains intact as they move to 11-0 on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Seattle, it's a bit of a setback as they drop to 6-4 now. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our
I've been dealing, feeling, shading skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece, I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get it clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as a vital, I'm from the bottom, on treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy turning like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option, really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the shot chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete. Your flesh is way too weak. I've been dealing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game, but even the courage we live in the wizard of eyes. Keep the money and change, we ruin the vibes and checking and jiving. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies or selling beside me while the enemy hide. Yeah, I'm feeling a change in order. Treading dangerous waters, the demise of falsely idols. Get exposed to cold and morals. Ooh. I get the remedy, God is the centerpiece. Pray for my enemies, pray for my enemies. I get the tendency, you kinda finicky, huh? Dot on his head, dot on his nose. Follow the lamb, don't follow the goat. Pray for the homie, he died from. I've been healing, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric. Time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a dick in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These ain't come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual forces, fighting the demons, really for life.
Try it again. Starting me over right back at the end.
When's the last time you were afraid? I haven't been afraid a day in my life.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high, I haunt these streets, lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Knock me down 6 feet deep, one more round, no reprieve. Lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. In the mirror, no reflection. Another day, just another resurrection. Where's the glory? Just another story. I won't be the ending that was written for me. And I'm never running, so try it again. Starting me over right where it began.
It's pretty boring, isn't it? This existence. Might as well not take fear off the table.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high, I haunt these streets, lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Knock me down 6 feet deep, one more round, no reprieve. Lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die.
I think everyone's a little scared of what's next. Live or die. Live or die.
The dead don't die, the heart still beats, head held high, I haunt these streets, lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Knock me down 6 feet deep, one more round, no reprieve. Lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die. Lies kill me 100,000 times. You can try, but the dead don't die.
Dang, phone just croaked out. Boogie on down.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really wanna brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange, from the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night, and I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan, then I ghosted out in a minivan. Mic in my hand like a waffle cone. Spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job, but I'm on the clock, and you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not. You know I'm hot. How many licks till the pepper gon' pop? Told my cap it's the CEO. Then I moonwalked in a UFO. Mic my shoes with a Christmas wreath. Dropping these bars while I brush my teeth. Flipping this verse like a boomerang. Landed on stage in your backpack filled with a new disease. Telling my doubts I'm hard to please. We don't care, we bounce on clouds.